Yes, students, myself Ashok Kumar Rajawat, PGT Chemistry KV Bharatpur. In our previous videos, we have discussed about carbohydrates. Now, we will discuss about another biomolecule, that is nucleic acids. Now, the nucleic acids are molecules of heredity. The nucleic acids are responsible for heredity. Every generation of each and every species resembled its ancestors in many ways. So these DNA and RNA, the nucleic acids, controls the transformation of characters from one generation to another. Now the nucleic acids are of two types. First, DNA, that is deoxyribose nucleic acid, and RNA, ribose nucleic acid. Since nucleic acids are long chain polymers of nucleotides, so they are also called polynucleotides. Polynucleotides. Now we will discuss about chemical composition of nucleic acids. Complete hydrolysis of DNA or RNA yields a pentose sugar, phosphoric acid and nitrogen containing heterocyclic compound called bases. In DNA molecules, the sugar moiety is beta D2-deoxyribose, whereas in RNA molecule it is beta D ribose. So DNA and RNA consist of ribose sugar, phosphoric acid and nitrogenous base. So there are three components of nucleic acids, or constituent bricks are ribose sugar, phosphoric acid and nitrogenous base. Now compare the pentose sugar of RNA and DNA. Here this belongs to RNA and this belongs to DNA. Here if we compare these molecules, then we will find that the RNA sugar is having one more oxygen at C2 carbon, where DNA sugar is having one less oxygen at C2 carbon. That is why the name is 2-deoxyribose. It means that the DNA sugar is lacking one oxygen atom at C2 carbon atom. Now DNA contains four bases, that are adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine, where RNA also contains four bases. The first three bases are same as in DNA, but the fourth one is uracil. Uracil is found in place of thymine in RNA. Here are the structures of all the five type of nitrogenous bases: adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine and uracil. Adenine and guanine are known as purine, where cytosine, thymine and uracil are called as pyrimidine. So there are five types of nitrogenous bases found in DNA and RNA. Now, structure of nucleic acids. A unit formed by the attachment of a base to one position of sugar is known as nucleoside. The combination of pentose sugar and nitrogenous base is called nucleoside. Here the structure is explained. This is a nucleoside, and the combination of ribose sugar plus nitrogenous base plus phosphoric acid is called nucleotide. So what is the difference between nucleoside and nucleotide? That the difference is the nucleoside is made up of by the combination of nitrogenous base and pentose sugar, where the nucleotide is made up of combination of nitrogenous base, pentose sugar and phosphoric acid. Now nucleotides are joined together by phosphodiester linkage. Now this is the important question in this topic, phosphodiester linkage, that many times it has been asked in CBSE examination that write short note on phosphodiester linkage. So you will write that this bond is found between nucleotides. Nucleotides are joined together by phosphodiester linkage between 5 and 3rd carbon atoms of pentose sugar. The formation of a typical dinucleotide is shown in figure 14.6 as follows. Here the formation of dinucleotide is shown here, and this is called phosphodiester linkage. Now a simplified version of nucleic acid chain is as shown below. Sugar, base. The combination of sugar and base is called nucleoside, where the combination of base, sugar and phosphate is called nucleotide. By repetition of the nucleotides is called polynucleotide. It is known as nucleic acid chain. Now if we discuss the structures of DNA and RNA, we will find that the structure of DNA is double helical structure, in which adenine is attached to thymine by double bond, where guanine is attached to cytosine by triple bond. There are 10 pairs of nitrogenous bases in a loop. So here the double helical structure of DNA is shown, where the structure of RNA is single strand structure, and there are 3 types of RNA: messenger RNA, ribosomal RNA and transfer RNA. All these have different functions. So by this way we can understand the structures of DNA and RNA.